Hi guys, my name is Aileen, the Irish Panda Queen, and today we are playing some Phasmophobia. So I'm giving a wee tutorial today on Phasmophobia and how it works. If that interests you, you might have seen me play Phasmophobia before, but I have no idea what's going on, then this is the tutorial for you. So I'm just showing everyone there that I'm in the owl. This is where you start. This is the main menu here. So it'll tell you if you want to play single player, multiplayer, training, options, credit. It's the same as any game layout menu. There's different things that you can get, different equipment. See all the equipment here? I won't be using all of this equipment on the van on the job, but I'll show you when we get into it. We'll go with this. We'll go with intermediate. Fewer places to hide. Fuse box starts off. Regain some of your lost equipment value if you die. Okay, right. Well, I'll try this. I'm gonna cry instantly. So you do have an equipment list that you have to buy. You have to buy all of these things, and then you start. And how you do get money by doing various tasks. So you start off in the van. So this is case number 154. The ghost's name is Trisha Lee, and it responds to people who are alone. So we're given 3 objectives to repel. Well, every objective of this game is to find out what ghost it is. We have our book here. You can actually do a little bit of research on every single ghost. So let's say I'm going to pick a random one, a djinn, which is on page 30. So if I go ghosts and I go to, where's the djinn? Djinn. A djinn is a territorial ghost that will attack when threatened. It also has been known to be able to travel at significant speed. So the strength, a djinn will travel at a faster speed if its victim is far away. Turning off the location's power source will prevent the djinn from using its ability. So if you turn off the power in the house, the djinn won't attack as much. But like there's different ones, like a poltergeist. One of the most famous ghosts, the poltergeist, known to manipulate objects around it to spread fear into its victims, can throw multiple objects at once and with great force. With nothing to throw, poltergeists become powerless. There's a lot of stuff. So there's loads of different ghosts. What's great is at the bottom it tells you, so for a poltergeist you need to get action from the spirit box. You need to find fingerprints of the ghost, and the ghost has to write in a book. So this one needs an EMF reader level 5 for evidence. The spirit box, again, you have to hear something in the spirit box, and the dots projector, you need to be able to see the ghost in the dots projector. Not every ghost will be able to interact with all of this evidence, but that's why we have to use it all. So what I like to do is get a strong flashlight. You can hold only 3 items at a time, so I like my strong flashlight. I like to use the EMF reader to find out which room the ghost is in, and I like my spirit box. I just being an audio nerd with my spirit box. I love it. I hope all of you are doing well, by the way. Don't worry. I'm just trying to explain everything to everyone. If you have any questions, ask away. This is the camera from the outside of the house. So you can click, and if you click, you can see the infrared version of the camera. Why is this useful? It isn't really. You can see if your crew are coming in and out of the door, but apart from that, not useful. But if I set up one of these cameras in the house, I'll be able to see it here, and that means I'm not in the house all the time. The longer I spend in the house and the longer I chat, my sanity goes down. The total activity is how long or how active the ghost is. And there is a full layout of the house, and it's telling me that the power is downstairs on the 2nd floor, or the ground floor in the basement. We love that. We love that. So if I set up sound sensors, they'll show up there. So this is the spirit box. Over on the right, there's an X. So as you can see, I'm talking into it, and the more I talk in, so there's like a microphone up in the top left that shows every time I speak. It'll go black every single time I speak. Every time I speak, yeah. So you can see it up there at the top. That's where the vocals come in. Then that's a frequency that's emitting. Beside that is an X. I love how I'm pointing and you can't see what I'm pointing at. Beside that is an X that's over the underneath the MX, that shows that there's nothing reacting. There's nothing that can hear me speaking right now. The ghost on the right, if that lights up black, the ghost is answering. Pretty much. And then I can write into my evidence journal, okay, there's a spirit box. That's one of the evidence we have so far. So that's the spirit box. The EMF reader, see the way there's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5 lights, 2 green, 2 yellow, orange, and 1 red. And if it goes all the way up to 5, that's another piece of evidence. So I'm going to go in first. So I'm going to get my key, if I can. And here we go. Here we go. So if you have any questions at all so far, do ask. Do ask. So I had to get the key. Otherwise, I'm not allowed in the house. So I have to go down and turn the power on. So there's currently, I can't turn the lights on. So I know the power box is down here. And boom. Okay. And I go back up again. So I'm looking around, hoping something comes up on the EMF reader. Also hoping nothing comes up on the EMF reader. Look at that. Look. There we go. So total activity. The ghosts hunt, well, activity went up to a 6 there. I didn't even notice. My sanity's gone down to 96%, 92. But yeah, if it's at 10, the ghost is hunting. The doors lock in the house, so I cannot escape. What we need to do is we need to figure out which ghost it is. So, I need to figure out what evidence. So far, I have, this is the evidence. So let's say I got EMF reader, I found fingerprints, and I got freezing temperatures. It can only be that ghost. It automatically marks them off for me, which is great. Oh shit. So it automatically has spirit circled. I don't know why. But yeah. It also gives you a few extra missions. But you can full on figure out what the ghost is and not die. You can be in the house and not die when the door locks. So yeah, anyway, I'll go in and I'll see if I can get the spirit box even to work. But I'll try the EMF reader again. Nancy, are you sure? Okay. Can the ghosts find when you talk in game, or am I thinking of a different game? Yes. So basically how the game works is my mic is currently on all the time. So if I give you the example of using the spirit box, you can see up in the top left hand corner of the spirit box, the black, whenever the microphone goes black is when my voice is being picked up. But I'm not even using the spirit box right now, and it's showing that the microphone is working right now as I'm talking. So what that means is even when the spirit box isn't being used, the ghost can hear me. So I have to be like, when the ghost is hunting, or else they will find me. So I'm going to try a different approach. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of, actually I'll go back out here and drop this. I'm going to drop equipment at the door because it's just handier. Because at least it's a point of reference I can always go back to if I need stuff. If I leave stuff, let's say, in the kitchen and the ghost is hunting, it's kind of... So, right, so this is a temperature gun. If anyone was part of anything during COVID, you will see these temperature guns everywhere. You can see the degrees in Celsius. It's 5.8, 6.9, whatever. If there's freezing temps, that is the ghost's room. And that way it's easier to navigate where the ghost is in the house. They usually stay in one room. So I'm going to go in. So 20 degrees. Definitely not the hallway. Oh, see that? So what we do is we take off freezing temps, which means it could be any of these bad boys. Okay? Alright? So far, no EMF. and no spirit box, as we know. So what I can do is well, also a lot of people do is they don't necessarily need the thermometers. They just stand in the room and stop walking for a second, and they can see their breath, which I could see before the gun went down in temperature, which was a good indicator. So it says -10 there, but like we're outside in the snow. So what I can do is I can get rid of you. I don't need you anymore. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a crucifix with me, so it prevents the ghost from hunting. And I might bring dots as well. I'll just bring this for the time being. I need to figure out if I can get an EMF reading. Yeah, there we go. I think that worked. So no ghost activity at all, but what I'm going to do is I'm still going to put that down there. Yeah, so what I can do is I can get a camcorder. No, wait, tripod. Put that down. And camcorder. And put that there on the thing. Right? I'm going to drop this just for a second. So you can see the camcorder is there. And now whatever the camcorder picks up is going to be on this screen. So it means I'm not losing my sanity in the house. Speaking of which, my sanity is on 55. It's not looking good. So what I do is take some pills to help with my sanity. Because the thing is, I didn't know about it until recently. If your sanity is low, the ghost will hunt very quickly. Oh! Ghost writing. It's probably a demon. And it's probably a demon. Probably a demon. Okay. What is the evidence of a demon? Oh, stop it! Freezing temps, ghost writing, and fingies. Fingies. I need a glow stick. Gonna take a picture. Right, actually. So, there we go. You can see that's what it looks like inside the house now. That's great. I'm just going to have a sip of tea for my own sanity. But I'm going to keep an eye on the dots for the time being, just in case. This is a way to safely not die by just staying in the van and watching what's on the camera. So what we're looking for is like a ghostly figure to run through these dots. Like it's a projector, so the light will go across the ghost. Obviously, playing this with others, there's ways you can mess with them. You can tell them to go into the house and know that the ghost is about to hunt, kind of thing. EMF reader will go off, and yes, the temperatures may come down to really low. But it doesn't mean that they're freezing temps or the EMF reader 5. So we have to find EMF level 5, which means the 5th light all the way to the end. So I'll show you that now in a second. So, oh, love that. Take a picture of the bone. Pick up the bone. Cool. Go down. Take a picture of this. And you want to rock for me again? I'm scared now. I feel like it's a demon. I'm too scared. I'm too scared. It has to be messed with the door or the light switch. It's just the door or light switch. There's nothing else, no? Not the windows or anything? Give us a sign. Oh! I've done all I can do with the camera. So what happens actually which is kind of cute, is photos, it's written something in our book. We found some remains. So the photos I took come up on the board. Which is kind of cool. Sage. Yeah. Woo! Where are you? Where are you? No sign on the EMF reader at all. Nothing. Here's the fun part of the spirit box. You need to be in the dark for it to work. Oh man, no. No, you don't have to be in the dark for it to work. Stop. Don't be telling lies.
Blivy_86 wants you to turn off all lights in the current room.
You bastards. You bastards. Are you young or old? Do you like chips? Can you speak French? Oh my god, there's a moth. Oh my god, no. Kill it. Kill it. Ah! My god! Ah! I hate moths. Are you near or far?
Hello, it's me, Jeff, the ghost of this house. How are you? I'm good, thanks. I'm just a bit chilly. Because I'm a ghost and ghosts are known to be cold. Ha. Ha.
It's true. Something just flew across the room there. So we're looking for ghost orbs at the moment. Oh. It's like there's 3 cursed objects. There's one is tarot cards, one is a Ouija board. No, Ouija boards are just in the house. There's a voodoo doll, a music box. Not voodoo doll. It's like a teddy bear thing. It's cursed doll. A mirror. Tarot cards. And other things. They will generally always be floating around the room. So no. So that's no to the ghost orbs. So we'll go with demon, even though I haven't been able to find evidence of fingerprints anywhere. It wasn't moving the door or anything like that. What does a smudge stick do? It can make the ghost more active and blind it in a hunt for a few seconds, as well as stop the spirit from hunting for a time and lock the Ure in its room. There you go. And there's always the instant death card. Yes, there's that too. But we won't talk about that right now. We won't talk about that right now. I'm going to go with fingerprints. So what I do then is I go in here and I go fingerprints. So that means demon. And then what I do is I go, alright, marked the demon. We're going to assume it's a demon. We're going to guess it's a demon. But that's all our job is. We have to guess what the ghost is. And then we go home. I'm going to go to bed after the shade kills you. It's not a shade, it's a demon. You think it's a shade? Who's right, me or Chuck? I'm gonna assume it's Chuck. Chuck is right. Fuck you anyway! You wanna tell me why you thought it was a shade? So, this is how we make money. You find the correct ghost type. I didn't, so I didn't get money. Repel the ghost with smudge stick while it's chasing someone. There was nobody to chase, so 0 money. Cleanse the area near the ghost using smudge sticks. I got $5 for that. Bone evidence, so that's why I took a picture of the bone. So $10. Rewards, 2 multiplier photos, $15. So I got $45 out of it. I seen the EMF 5 on the chart in the van. What? 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 What do you mean on the chart? There's a chart? What? See guys, I'm still figuring this game out. There's a chart? I didn't even... Guys, you saw me trying to use the EMF reader. There was nothing coming up. Nothing coming up on the EMF. Not even one. It wasn't even blipping. It wasn't even beeping. At all. Ever. That's annoying. Okay, we'll have to do this again.